Hi, this is Sabra, and this is the second in my series on ways that I think cuddling could have helped me in my life. And so I'm using myself as an example here. And years ago, it was probably 2012 or something, um, I hadn't dated in a long, long time. And so I had decided, it was time that I go try this. And I got on a dating website. And so I'm out with this guy, and he seemed pretty nice. And he asked me, "Well, yeah, how's somebody so nice as you, still available? How long's it been since you've been on a date?" And I had to tell him, like, 7 years or 10 years. I don't even remember. It was a long time. And and he just looked at me sort of like with disbelief, and he said, "Well, how did that happen?" And all of a sudden, I found myself either having to say, "Well, that's none of your business," or having to give an explanation. And all that happened was I just sat there and cried. I mean, this poor guy, I'm crying my eyes out. And he was just very nice and a real gentleman, but it was extremely uncomfortable for me. And um, I was so embarrassed that even though he was nice, I didn't want to go back out with him again. And so had I had somebody that I could practice with. I'm not saying, I'm not trying to date anybody that comes to me, but if you've been for a long time without a relationship and you've not had touch in a long time, you know, getting back into that can sort of be an overwhelming experience. And so, going to somebody, you might want to see a counselor, or, if you think you're handling it okay, but you just are, nervous and kind of stressed about being close to somebody or touching somebody or something. This is a great way to ease back into that. Um, you know, some of the awkwardness and self-consciousness can, kind of be worked through. I know it's different with each person each time you go on a date with somebody new, but if have just recently got divorced, or if lost a spouse after a long, long time, it's intimidating. It can be a really hard thing to get yourself back out there. So, to come to somebody that's been in that situation and that, is open to, your self-consciousness, or understands, that this isn't easy, and that can kind of help gently ease you back into it. I think that that's a wonderful thing. I wish I would have had that. Thanks. I'm going to come up with another one in the next couple of days.